Hey everybody, Happy New Year. Today is January 1st, 2019. I realized I haven't really made any videos for this channel in a while. I have two channels, by the way, this one and also my other one, Citizen Gar. This is Gar, the other one, Citizen Gar, if you have any interest. But anyway, this one, I've been putting a lot of CPAP videos on, at least over the last couple of years, with talking about my trials and tribulations, and the problems I've had in the past with getting used to my CPAP machine. The first video I did was I hate my CPAP machine, and then I've been doing update videos. So this technically is one of the update videos, but I wanted to address two or three things. First of all, my progress is still doing very well. I'm having a lot of luck. The other night I slept for 9 hours with a mask on. Can you believe that? I've done that 2 or 3 times. If I can get 8, of course I'm thrilled, or 7 I'm really happy with. But I got 9. It was just crazy. And I've been doing very well. I'm still using the Philips Respironics CPAP machine. Respironics CPAP machine. And so my progress is doing very well. And if anybody has any problems like I did and are very resistant like I was to using a CPAP machine, which I fully understand, please just hang in there. It can get a lot better. For me, it was the realization that I could have heart failure at a young age because of my apnea. And if you got heart failure, that leads to a lot of breathing problems, which also leads to kidney problems. And I could just see myself going down this line of just decreasing health issues, which I did not want to go through. And also it's just me being stubborn because I didn't want to use it. I mean, who wants to wear this thing on their face? So there's that. And also I think one of my biggest frustrations was that I would talk to people. I have 2 relatively close friends who use CPAP machines, and their stories were a lot different than mine. They have severe apnea, and for, like, you know, same as me, it had it for a number of years. And one friend has been on CPAP for a long time, and he loves it. The other friend just started with a CPAP this year, or this past year in 2018. And the difference between those 2 guys and myself is that they had success from day one. They got the mask and they got the machine, they put it on, and they fell asleep with it on. They said they woke up the next day refreshed and felt like they had their first night's sleep in years. And with my experience, I put it on and I was very resistant, and I would just take the mask off and throw it down. I would just get so frustrated. It took really a year to 2 years before I got myself, you know, in line to actually use the machine. I have a pulmonologist, and he's got me on Lunesta, and I still use Lunesta. Hopefully I kind of get away from that after a while, but right now I'm still using it. It really helps getting to sleep with the mask on. I've gotten to the point, someone asked me, a lady at work I work with, she has apnea and she has a machine also. She asked me if I've gotten to the point where you can't sleep without the mask, because she reached that point a while ago. And I said, no, I can't. I haven't reached that point yet, but I have gotten to a really good mental place where I know that I need the mask, and I know that if I don't use the machine and wear the mask at night, that I am not going to feel very good in the morning. And I can go 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 nights, excuse me, without using the mask and the machine before I really start to feel it. You know, I go one night, sometime, once in a while I just fall asleep on the couch and I don't get up and put on the mask. But if I do that for 2 or 3 nights, then I really start to feel it. So anyway, my progress is ongoing. And if anybody's having problems out there, I encourage you strongly to hang in there. If anything, for your health. Oh my gosh, apnea just leads to so many problems. So anyway, 2 other things real quickly. One is parts, mask supplies, and different parts. I've been looking online at CPAP supply stores. And I know I should have thought of this earlier, but I also could look on Amazon, and they have some masks and some supplies, but the stuff they do have is ultimately cheaper than everything else I've been looking at online. You can buy, this is the Air Touch F20 by ResMed, and it's got the foam around it that connects to your skin. It's real soft, and it doesn't leak like the silicone ones do, at least not for me. Excuse me. And so anyway, you can buy this mask. I think I saw it for $31 on Amazon using Amazon Prime. So the shipping is included, just $31 and however many cents. The place I'd been getting it from online, it was 60-something dollars. Plus another $12 for shipping, so it's well over $70, as opposed to just getting this on Amazon for $30. So there's no contest there. And also my headgear was wearing out. I feel like headgear for my braces, but this is just headgear for the mask. It was really wearing out and really getting dirty. And the Velcro was starting to wear out because they got these little Velcro straps that hold onto the frame of the mask. And so I was looking online, and then I ran across it on Amazon. It was, what, $15? Something like that. Or $18, something very inexpensive. And of course, I got it within a day. It was crazy. So there's that. So if you're looking for supplies... Oh, and also this tub, the humidifier water chamber tub for the Respironics, it had started to crack on the bottom where the plate is, where it gets heated. And I took a trip, we took a flight, either one or both of the following reasons. One, just out of time. You know, it's going to wear out and things are going to crack and break. But also, we went on a plane trip and I put my CPAP in the big suitcase. I had it pretty well wrapped up, but it still gets banged around. And I think that was why, along with age, I think it just got banged around and it started to crack on the bottom. Anyway, I would use the machine, and in the morning, it would be wet underneath, and there would be some water collecting on the bottom here. Not a lot, just a little bit. But so I immediately had to get a new water humidifier tub. And so I got on Amazon, and same thing. It was a lot cheaper and it came really quickly. The last thing I want to talk about is someone, and this has been a long time, someone on one of my videos wrote a comment about how they were afraid about wearing the mask, and what if the power goes out at night, and then they said you're gonna choke to death and die. No, it doesn't work that way. And I'm gonna prove it to you right now. I've got the machine plugged in. There's no water in it, but I've got it plugged in. I'm gonna hook it up, and then I'm gonna unplug it and show you that you're still gonna be able to breathe if the power goes out. So this is just my usual setup, and then you put it on, and forgive me, I'm going to be all muffled while I'm talking to you. You put it on, and still got to adjust this a little bit. There we go. So it's on right now. So you breathe with it,
just like you normally would. And the seal is very good. And the machine is on. Now I'm going to pull the plug, so I'll show you that you can still breathe. It's got vents on the side here. It's not plugged in, it's not on, but you can still breathe.
So there. In case, I mean, I guess that's a myth. I don't know if I've heard people say that before, but if you're wearing a CPAP mask and it's on and the power goes out, you're not going to choke to death. You are going to keep breathing. So don't worry about that. There are little vents in the on the side and where the mask actually connects to the tube. There are vents in there, so you're going to breathe and everything's going to be fine. So anyway, that's about it for right now. I do want to say thank you very much. A lot of people out there have been leaving all kinds of nice comments, very positive comments. And I'm glad some people said that they appreciate it and they feel like I'm giving them some advice because they're having problems with CPAP, getting used to it, and I am all for that. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. I'm going to really work on maybe trying to do some more videos this year for this channel and maybe answer more questions. I try to get back to people if they leave comments, at least thanking them for the nice comments. So if you have any questions, thank you very much. If you don't want to say anything nice, that's fine. If you have something nasty to say, just save yourself the trouble, because I'm just going to delete you anyway. But 99% of the comments have been super nice and very positive and wonderful. So thank you, everybody. And if you're having a problem with your CPAP, getting used to it, being compliant, please just hang in there. The key, I think, is the mask, getting used to the right mask for you. Once I found this mask, everything really changed and it made it a lot better. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hang in there and just stay positive, okay? Thanks. Bye-bye.